Nigeria, situated in the west of Africa, is a diverse nation made up of 36 states. It's one of Africa's economic giants. Jigawa State in the north is fast becoming its rising star. Ruled by His Excellency Governor Sule Lamido, the state is being transformed at a rapid pace. Its vast potential is being developed with its tracts of arable land, a wealth of minerals and new industries, at last being nurtured and extended, paving the way for a bright future.
But in Jigawa, we have challenges, human challenges, underdevelopment, poverty, disease. And therefore, the new people who are elected are people who have been thoroughly brought up under the culture of responsibility, who also call, our principle of humanity, and whom we have trained. But by the time they are elected into office, they'll continue the work they began in the last 2 years, which is working very, very hard to lift and elevate the quality of the lives of the people of their own local government.
As a state historically hamstrung by severe poverty, isolation and neglect, Jigawa has over the past decades faced huge deficits in human development, most notably in education and basic infrastructural services. With a determination to effect tangible change after his election in 2007, Governor Lamido quite literally took to the streets in an effort to get a clear understanding of the needs and concerns of the Jigawa people. From these interactions, it was apparent that the severe lack of infrastructure was holding back development and that change was desperately needed. Addressing this deficit then became his key policy and the object of several people-centered state projects.
The infrastructure, the road network, the educational system, the healthcare delivery, and all other issues that affect the lives of our people have been equally given attention by this government, and we encourage them all the time to continue in this regard.
Jigawa State is currently developing one of the most extensive and impressive road networks in Nigeria. Seen as a high priority since it is deemed to enhance the socio-economic development of the state, 27% of the state's infrastructure budget has been allocated to roadworks. Because the network facilitates the movement of goods and services, it will unlock opportunity by linking the rural population to Jigawa's economic centers, in so doing promoting trade and stimulating the economy. Having smoothed the way for road infrastructure, local government further implemented various projects to provide key services to the rural communities. These include the provision of water for all by 2010, through reconstructed wells and boreholes across the state.
When you are pulled down by poverty, when you are so overwhelmed, you become mentally unstable. You don't have any focus. And above all, you lose your self-worth, you lose your self-esteem, and your essence of a human being is lost. So what we're trying to do is to maybe benchmark our people in terms of humanity, bring them to a level whereby they are restored.
Up to now, Nigeria has suffered a frustratingly intermittent electricity supply. In Jigawa, however, the government has put in place programs to overcome this, through the supply of conventional and sustainable energy sources, which will allow communities to be part of the mainstream economy for the first time. With Jigawa's rapid expansion and economic growth came an increase in the need for housing. Several development schemes and initiatives in the region are meeting this need, amongst others, giant housing estates on the outskirts of Dutse, more than 400 duplexes at Fatare and Shiwari. The capital itself, Dutse, is fast exchanging its rural landscape for an urban skyline. Governor Lamido next targeted health and sanitation as key issues affecting the well-being of the Jigawa people. The resurrected Rashid Sikoni Specialist Hospital in Dutse is a prime example of this policy in action. This ambitious project, built in 2009 on the foundations of a formerly abandoned institution, is now a well-equipped and medically advanced hospital and aims to be the best tertiary and teaching hospital in Nigeria. A safe motherhood initiative designed to deal with health issues affecting pregnant women and their children is spearheading a healthier future for Jigawans.
This same school I went after my inauguration as a governor. I went to the same class where I sat in 1962, where we were 30. I found 240 pupils sitting on the bare floor, taking notes on their palms.
After his swearing in, Governor Lamido declared a virtual state of emergency on education in Jigawa, sparking a sweeping program of school upgrades that has led to a widespread increase in literacy levels and school attendance. Programs undertaken since the governor came into power in 2007 include the renovation of more than 100 secondary schools. Schooling is mandatory for boys, and women are granted free education until university age.
While education progresses and therefore elevates the quality of mankind, here we are really retrogressing, going backwards. And from there we are going, we may go back to Stone Age. And there's no way we can compete in this world of high tech, in this world of civilization in the 21st century, where children in Europe are manipulating computers. There's no way we can sit down in this country and think of anything called progress with our children still in 240 number of pupils in a class of only 30. And to me, I felt that if that thing continued, then it means we will delink from civilization. And it means we have no future. That was why I said, look, no matter what, even if the entire money I get from my allocation from the Federation account is going to be sank on education, I'll do so, because education is the foundation of human civilization. And I will do anything to educate our younger generation that tomorrow will have a very, very secure future in Jigawa State.
A shortage of skilled tradesmen is being addressed through various skills development programs, which also act as an employment platform for both entrepreneurship and government initiatives that have resulted in the renovation of 5 skills centers in the province.